MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Jesse.
First delivery
Winker.
to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball one. Votto makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, man. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Still even at 2 and 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-1 the count now. Pham, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Gray's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And now is Yasiel Puig as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings up Scott Shedler. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 0-1 offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1, the Rays nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Gray ready with the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Peraza backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
So striding in, Willie Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Schebler moves over. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Jesse Winker, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Winker, originally from New York State. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To his left, Duffy. Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
In is Joey Votto now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Pham going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Reds, The catcher, Mike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. So 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Gray's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 29.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1, the Rays nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Kemp in front at 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
0-1.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Late that time for a strike. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott.
In now, Scott Schindler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And here's Jose Peraza. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Puig at second, Schebler at first, one gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. And he takes ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Puig ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's in there.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Joey Votto, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat, and now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. (0-2) the count to Suarez.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's the 1-2, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set. The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit high and deep out to left. Pham racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Wilmer Font answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Reds 7, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out toward Gennett at second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
First baseman, G-Man Choi.
Now at the plate, G-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gray into his motion. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Choi at second with 2 down. Ready on 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
At Kemp.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Changeup called strike one. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham moves over. One down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
One away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Now the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Scott Scheffler.
Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Scheffler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're still in control, 7-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Payoff pitch one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Zunino is off of first with 2 away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count to Jose Peraza.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Open your eyes, huh?
One and one to Tucker Barnhart. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Nice job
Now
on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds go down quietly, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter, the first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1. Wendell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. first offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Base hit into right center.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Kemp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3. Three and 2, full count. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Matt Whistler takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 41, Matt Whistler.
Austin Meadows will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Adames gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Schebler moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And there's ball one. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Ready once again, Scott Schebler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Schebler, base runner at first with 1 out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
A ball and a strike now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Winker, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike now. Right side, but it's well fouled. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Reds 8, the Rays nothing. So Tampa's batting order turns over. Set to go, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Gretz bench.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A high fastball is in there. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Winker has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Wendell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Wendell on second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now that designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the Reds DH. Two and 2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Reds lead this one 8-0. Digging in, Willie Adames. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Winker is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Now
one away.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Mike Zunino waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Meadows leads off first with one away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Winker moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Duffy.
Race down to their final out now. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Hero? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. This is pulled into right. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sonny Gray gets the W on the mound. Blake Snell couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.